guys. Today I'm participating in an Altenew video hop called Hue and You, where I'm going to use my favorite color combination to create a card. And we're going to create a card like this. And we're going to concentrate on this background. My favorite colors are blue and pink, or blue and purple. So I'm using the Artist Marker Refills, Deep Iris, and Ocean Waves. And I'm using some Yupo paper or synthetic paper. I don't believe this is Yupo brand, but it's a synthetic paper appropriate for the alcohol inks. I'm using 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'm using a blower tool. If you don't have this, you can use a straw. And I'm also going to add some shine, you can see that there, with some used hot foiling paper, or hot foil. I've taken my alcohol and put it in a bottle that's got a nice fine tip. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fill the whole piece of paper with alcohol. And I'm going to set this out of the way. I'm going to open these so I'm ready to go. That out of the way. And I'm just going to take this and squirt it on, trying to get it all over. And I know you can't see it very well because it's clear on clear, but I'm just going to kind of move the alcohol around by doing this. I see I've missed a spot here. I don't want it to be totally, puddled up, but I do want it to be full. Now I'm going to take some drops of this, a couple drops here and there, and a couple drops of this. Well, a couple, in my case it's 3. And I can lift this up and start getting it to flow this way, like this. Or I can use my blower tool to move it around. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my blower tool to move it around. I can add more ink. I can add more alcohol. My alcohol is doing well, but I need more ink down here. And I'm looking kind of diagonally sideways at the paper to see how wet or dry it is, to decide. And I want the colors to mix in the middle. This is getting kind of dry up here, so I'm going to add some more alcohol and some more ink. I try to keep it on the paper, but sometimes it gets off, which is why I have this I think it's from Tim Holtz or something like that. It's a Teflon, I think that's what it is. I can clean it up pretty well with alcohol, but I don't want something that the alcohol is going to stain or seep through. Actually, I don't care if this particular thing is stained, but I wouldn't want a silicone mat. This, I guess, is made out of glass. I mean, it's very flexible, but you don't want to crease it or fold it. And I'm just adding more alcohol or more ink where I want it to be. I need some down here. I'm going to add a little more ink here. Yeah, maybe I should lift that up. Do this. I seem to have a big hole in the middle, but that's easily remedied. When you're working with alcohol ink, you want to, in my case, I don't want to have a pre-designed design. It's just going to flow wherever, and I have to let it go with the flow, if you will. I can't make it look like something in particular, in other words. I want some more blue over here. And every time I do this, it's going to come out a little different. This is what this one looked like. I'm not done with this one. I want some more color in there. I'm going to put one drop there to kind of spread that out a little bit. And I want some on the edge, so I'm going to put some more alcohol there. One thing about the alcohol, it does dry quite quickly. And I would suggest, if you're using the alcohol, you use it in a well-ventilated room, which I realize right now I'm not. I should have, the window is open, but I should have the fan going. But I think that would interfere with the audio here. I'll put some of this down here in this corner. Ooh, that was a little more than I wanted, but who cares? Get some more blue down here. And I am working kind of fast because, again, the alcohol dries so quickly. And you're done when you like it. That's, you know, you're just going to keep going and going until, oh, I think I like that. I want to even this out here. So I'm putting some more alcohol there. Spreading that around. I still have this white spot in the middle that I'd rather not have, but it's not a big deal if I do. Let's put some here. You see, this is just more fun than anything else. Oh, look at this, look at this. Look how cool that looks. Maybe a little bit down here, and maybe a little bit more blue down here. Not so much this time. There we go. And when I get it pretty much the way I like it, and it's mostly dry, I think I want a little more here. I might take and gently splatter some drops of this on here. And that just gives some texture. If you see here, you know, you can see where the drops came. I think that's good enough. Now, I've got some ink piled up right here where it's darkest and along here. And this is where, I'm going to get this a little bit drier here. This is where I'm going to get my shine in. So if you do any hot foiling, don't throw away the foiling sheets. Because what I'm going to do with the pretty side up, I'm going to lay this down here and just rub on that. And you see the gold stuck to that. So I'm going to go over here and do the same thing. Maybe some in the middle here. See if there's anything here. So where the ink kind of piles up, it's a little bit sticky. Isn't that beautiful? I think I could get some right here. You can kind of see a little shine there. Let's see if I can get some to stick there. Oh yeah. I didn't get too much on my hands. I have watched videos where the artist has like rubber gloves on, you know, or to kind of protect their hands. I don't care. I mean, proves I'm an artist, right? If I have ink in my nails, you can see a little bit of blue stuck there from a few days ago. Anywhere I think that it might stick, I'm going to put that down. And that is done. My background is done. And as I'm looking at this beautiful background, and I'm thinking, I don't want to cover too much of it up. So I'm putting my caps on here because I don't want the alcohol. First of all, I don't want to tip them over and spill it everywhere. Oops. And I don't want it to dry up. So I want to put my caps back on. This is a nice applicator because this pin here goes all the way down, so that keeps it. It's great for glue too, although the glue I had was not as liquid and it didn't work well. And also, if you want to know while I'm at it, this will come off. This will come off, and I could squirt it out of that hole too if I wanted more. So this is I don't even know where I got it from. Sometimes getting that pin right in there is a little difficult to see on my old eyes. All right, so that's done. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to make my sentiment. So I'm going to put thanks on this. I don't have that out, and I don't have it die cut yet. So I'm going to go away. I'm going to get my die cuts and die cut them out, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and I have die cut Hello Friend out of gold paper to match the gold that's in our car base. And let's poke it out of here. And friend. Uh-oh. I'll drop that on the floor. However, the eye's still in the eye's still in the die. All right. And then I die cut the shadow images out of white. So it's going to say hello friend. I'm going to put it right like this and like this. So there's not going to be anything else to cover up the background, because the background's just so beautiful. And you can't see what I'm doing. Oops, let me get up here. This down. And in a minute I'm going to put some weight on that to keep that down. Don't want to forget the eye here. Oh, that's not going to be heavy enough. Let me just get a heavier one. There. And then I'm going to do the same with this. Let's move. Hello friend right there. Before I do that, I'm going to trim a like an 1/8 of an inch all the way around, so it's 1/4 of an inch smaller than the card base. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I've trimmed this. Oops, hello. I've trimmed this down to fit on my card base with a 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch all the way around. And I'll put the hello friend here. And I like to put it a little bit above center. Probably should get out my T-square and make sure it's straight. But I feel like I've done this so long that I don't need to. I can eyeball it pretty well. And then I'll use, again, liquid glue. Let's make sure I'm not putting it on upside down, which I've been known to do. And again, here's another place where I like the liquid glue because I can kind of wiggle it until I get it straight on there. And there's our card. And that was so easy to do. This is such a fun thing to do. Here's the other one I did. Same colors, I just used more ink here, and so it makes it look darker. And just for something a little bit different, I used the same colors in the stamping ink and blended the two colors like that, and then used one of Altenew's beautiful layered die-cut flowers. So there's my favorite colors. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go to the next person on the hop, and it will be listed in the description. Thanks for coming to see me. Bye.